What if I told you that a company just removed human workers from its entire sales operation, its entire customer service department, and its entire insurance advisory process, and its results got better? Not a startup, not a lab experiment, a real publicly traded fintech company on the New York Stock Exchange. Today, we are breaking down one of the most significant corporate announcements in the AI space this year. A Chinese fintech called Yiren Digital just dropped a press release that should be making headlines everywhere, and almost nobody in the Western tech world is talking about it. I am going to show you exactly what they built, how it works, and most importantly, what it means for your business, your career, and the industry you work in. Stay with me until the end of this video because I am going to cover the specific AI architecture they deployed, the results it is already generating, and the one strategic move they made that most companies are completely missing. That part alone could change how you think about AI adoption. Let's get into it. Here is the question you need to ask yourself right now. Is your organization using AI as a tool that helps humans work faster, or is AI actually doing the work and delivering outcomes on its own? Because those are two completely different things, and the gap between those two approaches is where the next wave of competitive advantage is being built. Right now, most companies are in what I call the AI-assisted phase. A sales rep uses AI to draft an email faster, a service agent uses AI to pull up a knowledge base, a marketer uses AI to generate a first draft. That is useful, but it is not transformative. What Yiren Digital just announced is something else entirely. They have crossed the line from AI-assisted into what they are calling agent-driven execution. That means AI agents are not helping humans do the work. The agents are doing the work, end-to-end, autonomously. And here is why you should care even if you have never heard of Yiren Digital before today. According to IDC research, active AI agents deployed by Chinese enterprises are projected to grow at a compound annual growth rate of approximately 135% through 2031. That number is staggering, and what Yiren Digital has built is the clearest real-world example of where that growth curve is heading. This is not a future prediction. This is happening right now. So who exactly is this company? Yiren Digital, ticker symbol YRD on the New York Stock Exchange, is a Beijing-based fintech company that has been operating for over a decade in digital consumer lending, insurance, and financial technology. This is an important context. They are not a startup with unlimited runway and no pressure to perform. They operate in one of the most heavily regulated industries in the world, the Chinese financial services market. They have over 14 million cumulative credit customers and more than 2 million insurance customers. They built their AI capabilities under real constraints, regulatory constraints, risk management constraints, data privacy constraints. That is not a weakness. That is actually what makes their architecture so interesting and so portable. Their CEO, Ning Tang, put it plainly in their May 14th press release. He said, and I am quoting directly, "For years, we have been a fintech company that uses AI to do credit and insurance better. We are now becoming an AI-native, multi-industry company." That one sentence tells you everything. The identity of the company is changing, not the tools, the identity. Now let's get into the actual technology, because this is where it gets genuinely fascinating. Yiren Digital did not just buy a third-party AI platform and plug it in. They built a full proprietary AI stack from the ground up, 5 layers, each one doing a specific job. Layer 1, Zhiyu. This is their own large language model, their version of GPT or Claude, but purpose-built for financial services. It received regulatory filing approval in China in April 2025. This is the foundational intelligence layer. Everything else runs on top of this. Layer 2, MagiCube. This is their multi-agent integration platform. Think of it as the operating system that connects agents to data, to workflows, to external systems. It launched in October 2025. Version 2.0 rolled out in 2026 and split into 2 specialized sublayers. Layer 3, XuanJi. This is the execution engine. XuanJi handles the high-volume, labor-intensive work, outbound customer calls, telesales, insurance proposal generation, lending operations, post-sale engagement. Let that sink in for a second. Outbound telesales. That is traditionally one of the most human-intensive roles in any financial services company. XuanJi is now handling that autonomously, not assisting a human rep, handling it. Layer 4, ZhiNao. This is the AgentOS, the central brain that coordinates everything. It routes workflows, manages permissions, integrates enterprise knowledge, and enforces AI governance across the entire organization. Every agent the company deploys, whether internal or third-party, runs through ZhiNao. One governance layer, full auditability. Layer 5, AI Buddy and Workspace AI. This is the human-facing layer. Every employee in the company gets a personalized AI co-pilot called AI Buddy. It gives frontline staff and managers direct access to enterprise data, agentic workflows, and approved AI tools through a single interface. What you are looking at here is a fully integrated AI operating stack, not point solutions, not a chatbot bolted onto a legacy system, a unified architecture where intelligence, decision-making, and execution are all connected. Now, the most important question, is it actually working? The short answer is yes, and the press release gives us several concrete data points. First, on cost efficiency. In fiscal year 2025, integrating their proprietary AI agents and large language models generated meaningful cost efficiencies. They specifically highlight that AI-powered precision marketing has reduced their sales, marketing, and customer service expenses as a percentage of total revenue. That is a structural improvement to unit economics, not a one-time saving. Second, business scaling. Here is the result I find most impressive. By repurposing the AI architecture they built for their credit lending business and applying it to internet insurance distribution, they achieved rapid, consecutive quarter premium growth. A second revenue line, built on the same AI stack, ramped up faster than a traditional business could have launched. That is what Yiren Digital calls a portable AI stack. You build the architecture once, and then you deploy it into new verticals with dramatically lower time to market. Third, and this is very fresh, they have an autonomous AI insurance agent currently in alpha stage testing internally. This system is designed to automate standardized advisory tasks across the full insurance customer journey. If it works the way they describe, it will structurally lower customer acquisition costs while freeing up human agents to focus on higher value relationship work. This is the playbook. Build the stack, prove it in one vertical, port it to the next one. Repeat. Here is the context that makes this even more significant. Right now, this week, OpenAI just launched a $4 billion deployment company to help enterprises actually implement AI in production. Anthropic announced a $1.5 billion joint venture with Blackstone and Goldman Sachs to do the same thing. Why? Because the biggest bottleneck in AI adoption is not the models anymore. The models are powerful enough. The bottleneck is deployment, getting AI out of the demo and into the actual workflow. That is the hard part. What makes Yiren Digital's story so instructive is that they solved this deployment problem themselves, from the inside, in one of the most difficult regulated environments on the planet. They did not wait for a consulting firm to hand them a solution. They built the architecture, they proved it, and now they are expanding it. The lesson for anyone building or leading an organization today is this: the companies that will win the next 5 years are not the ones with the best AI tools. They are the ones who figured out how to build an AI native operating model, where AI is not a layer on top of the business, AI is the business. Yiren Digital crossed that line, and they are not alone. The question is whether your company gets ahead of this curve or catches up to it later. If you found this breakdown valuable, please subscribe so you do not miss the next one. I cover these AI native news and topics every week, and the stories we are tracking right now are only getting more significant. Drop a comment below. I want to know, is your organization still in AI-assisted mode, or have you started moving toward agent-driven execution? Let's talk about it. I'm Josh Lee's digital twin. While I'm in front of the camera, the real Josh Lee is doing the research and creating the content. He is also working with clients on AI strategy and implementation. He will read all of your comments. While you're here, check out some of my other videos about the intersection of AI, blockchain, and tech in the future. I'll see you in my next video.